This is Lance with BH/Bay Bias Boxing. I've heard the term, great things come to those who are patient. And I guess Ryan Garcia's case, that was the case. He beat Mario Barrios, won all 12 at the T-Mobile in Las Vegas. It was a good fight. Knocked him down. He showed range. I'm not like these other cats. That was not no masterclass in my opinion. I think Ryan had bad defense. I think most cats who fight Ryan right now see a paycheck and a victory and a belt now. So hopefully Ryan can tighten it up. Africa didn't fight. He got food poisoning. I've heard a few different stories. I've heard he blew up after the weigh-in, up to maybe 20 or some pounds. I've heard he got food poisoning. All I know is Duarte looked good. He looked fit. I had him picked in this fight. I got some pictures with him when he was going into the T-Mobile. I got you winning tomorrow, man. I got you beating Richard. Got some pictures with Africa. Africa, I don't. He looks real skinny, but he was cool. Had that little beanie. It does make more sense now because he kept wearing the beanie every time I saw him. So maybe he was sick. I don't know. If Barrios was sick too, he fought. I don't know. We had two TPCers on this card, top prospect candidates. We had first Joshua, the Rocket Edwards. He fought the real life Rocky in the very first fight of the night.
Joshua
America got a thing for the skates. They love me. Black chuckers, black scully, leather belly. I take spit over rainbow. I'm a fan who got this simple duct tape. I'm like the woman in my life bring confusion. So like Nina Winnie J.
I'm probably gonna rewatch that fight, but yeah, he won. Joshua, he won the fight. Went the full distance, 6 rounds, I believe it was. Looked good. No knockout. Real life Rocky came to do his thing from Canada. Who else is on this card? Bully, he did his thing.
Well, if you roll the highlights of this fight together in a 2-minute clip, you'll see Bektemir land about 15 to 20 jaw-crunching power punches. Becco's body is finally failing him. Can Bektemir land one punch? And they'll stop it. Continental America's super middleweight champion, back the bully Garcia.
That was a decent fight. He did his thing. There you go. We had Nas Albright. To me, the 2 days I was in the little environment, he kind of stole the show. Great personality. He went to the weigh-in. He did his little weigh-in, and as soon as he finished the weigh-in, he came into the crowd, sat with the crowd.
About jet lag, and do you think it's going to be a factor in your performance tomorrow?
I don't have it. I don't have jet lag problem.
Albright right there.
And I've been waiting for this fight. I can't wait to fight. I understand.
Right back.
Gideon Drawings.
So you see him when he was when Andy was doing his thing. Nas Albright was coming down the stand, sat on the opposite side of us. Seemed like a real cool cat. He got a draw against Frank the Ghost. They both got their shots in. Frank's moving up, so we don't know. But Nas does have a future. I just saw him on the Porter Way podcast. The man was singing, fighting. He's a registered nurse. I don't I'm a Keyshawn Davis fan, so I don't know what's going on here. I guess some people just personalities bump heads. But he said he wasn't really a fan of the Davises. He wasn't gonna talk no trash about them, but he wasn't a fan of the Davis boys. So I got some real good pictures. Like I said, you take your time, you put yourself in the right situation, and usually good things happen. Especially somebody who doesn't know what they're doing, but learning it on the fly. Like I said, I love to take pictures. I love to do that little aspect of it. And it's great seeing boxers because they're so accessible. Most people don't really know that. So I got to see Benavidez walk right past me. Not as big as I thought he was going to be, though. Saw Earl the Truth, the big fish. That's that man right there. Fish, saw him. So Mauricio, saw him walk right past me. Mauricio, got some pictures of Mauricio. The older Gary Russell, the trainer. You coming back again? I hear you. Gary Russell, talked to him, PBC fighter. Who else was out there? I had a full circle moment. The champ from Liverpool, England. Mr. I Shocked the World. Mr. Upset of the Year so far. Brandon Lee Figueroa. One of the very first world champions I ever met face to face. Was just talking to dude at the T-Mobile. Ran into him again. This time I got a picture with Brandon. Got to chop it up. Let him, you know what I'm saying? Cool cat. So just shook hands, everything like that. Then he went in there. Him and Bruce did their little face-off thing. I still like that fight. I'm gonna, as much as I like Shushu, I'm gonna go with Brandon. See, sometimes you just gotta be loyal. There's a lot of good things going on. Clarissa, she did her thing.
Super middleweight champion. It doesn't get much bigger than this, and this looks an awful lot like the first fight. They are going at it immediately. When Clarissa can kind of reduce a fight to a series of timed races like this, it is very difficult to get the
Heavyweight. She didn't get the knockout. The fight went the distance, but she put on a great show. Had the D sold out. Put like this: the D was way more people in Detroit than it was in Vegas. At the Vegas card, Vegas had major star power. Don't get me wrong. You see Conor Ben, who is now a Zuffa fighter. Him and John Ruiz Jr. They both went over to Zuffa. Who else? Keyshawn was in the building. Like I said, Shushu was in the building. Abdullah Mason was in the building. You see him talking to my man Amari from the town Jones with the A. He had a beautiful win. I was a little bit worried to weigh in.
I'm not town big, one.
These two competing tomorrow in a scheduled 10-round middleweight contest.
He was going against a seasoned vet, but Amari put them paws on him with the tail. Nothing but the finest juices and berries. Like I said, it was good. I had a good time up there. Met the people who help affiliate with Mo Boxing, Mo Problems. By far the best day doing this. Met this man right there. The people from Mo Boxing, Mo Problems. Right there, and some Big Fish, Benavidez. Well, I can't be on this journey. Great couple. Gave me so much game, pointed out boxers for me. I had a great time at the T-Mobile. Just for the weigh-in, too. I could have stayed longer. I had to get to work. You know what I'm saying? So it was what it was. But now we get into this week's card. We got the return of Emilio Vargas. Hector Beltran Jr. will be on this card. Quintana will be on this card defending it. Cardenas was on this card defending his title. And I'm always saying his name wrong. Narhar, he is coming back. I don't think he's looked the same. I've seen him at a few fights since the wrist injury. So Navarrete, I think I said it right that time. Navarrete, he is they'll be on this fight card this weekend. Pro Box TV is coming back Friday. So we got boxing Friday and we got boxing Saturday. Getting ready for the Zuffa card coming up. I don't see the big deal about Conor Ben. I mean, I'm happy for him. 15 million. At first, I was like, man, he kind of did Eddie wrong to a degree. But I mean, you're a boxer. You have a short term. Let's say he loses that fight. That's 15 in the bank. Quinn. I don't know what it is, English money, pounds, whatever. But I'm having fun out here. I'm posting all the pictures from this weekend. Give you some more fight info. But get a good time. We get some good cards. I think Top Rank once again. Andy was one of their dudes. So going into this weekend, when you see the Navarrete card, it's a matchroom card because Emiliano Vargas, Top Rank, and Navarrete, Top Rank. So you see Bob's doing his little thing. They're saying full circle moment. Once again, they're saying he's back in conversations with ESPN, so we'll see how that goes. I like the Tubi thing. I like how he's just been advertising just individual fighters like this. So we're going to see what Bob B.A., that's what I like to call Bob, the gangster, the leader of the new school at 94. Like I said, we go on these people's websites. Top Rank's website is very, very formidable. I think Golden Boys has the best overall website that I've seen. I like Matchrooms because they're really boxer friendly. You can see wherever the boxer is that you like. The whole roster right there, individual things on it. Top Rank's right there. I still need to go on PBC. Pro Box TV was good. Like I said, Zuffa. So this is the list right now, current list of all the Zuffa fighters, including Conor Ben and like I said, Mark Magnifico. I think that was one of the bigger signings. I didn't know he was that old, 28, 29, so he's still in his prime. I think he can still get some great fights jumping off. Like I said, he's going to attract that Filipino crowd. And speaking of the Filipino crowd, you hear, Pac-Man is back. Pac-Man is back. Pac-Man is back against Floyd Money Mayweather. They're going to be fighting at the Sphere, Part 2, on Netflix. So y'all ain't got really no excuse not to watch the fight. At the Sphere 2, they want to say Mayweather's broke. If he broke, he ain't broke no more. How about that? And he still got more money than you. I mean, this is ridiculous how people like to count that man's pockets. Just because he's flashy, flamboyant, they want the man to be broke. Before Floyd, 8 of 10 boxers was going broke after the fact. With hospital bills, life, not doing it. So why would we want somebody in our community to be like that? Let's just say whatever. We love Floyd. You're back. He fights Tyson first. I don't know about that one in Africa. Then they got him going in, I think, September. He should be fighting. So keep the calendar clear. We got fighting this weekend. I'm gonna come back at you. Like I said, Emiliano Vargas, Pro Box TV, all the above. This is Lance with BH/Baybox Boxing. Ding, and I'm out.